Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing fine. Children, today we will talk about time. In the last session, when we are discussing which activity is taking longer time, that time only I have told that from the next session we will talk about time. So, you might have heard that Mama is saying it is 9 o'clock, your school is going to start, it is 12 o'clock, have your lunch. So, these are the word 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You might have heard. What is this? This is the time actually we are saying by the clock. Yes. But why do we need a clock? Ma'am, we can say this is morning time by seeing the sky, by you have told teach us how the daytime sky looks, how the nighttime sky looks. Yes, we can say, but we need clock to do our work in a specific time. For example, if you don't know, if you don't have clock and morning your school is there and morning, now in winter the sun rises late, so how we will realize the school timing is already gone, or you have to or it is there, because in summer sun rises early. So there will be some confusion because clock help us to do work throughout the country at the same time. Same time, yes. If you want to you ask your cousin who stays in another city, that I will call you at 9 o'clock. But how do you know when is 9 o'clock? And if you say I will call in the morning, morning is a full day till before lunch. It is morning. So how she will know when you are going to call? So if we want to do some work in the specific time, we need a clock. And what is the very good thing about clock? The clock is working same way throughout the country. If it is 9 o'clock here, it will be 9 o'clock in another city also. It's not varies from city to city. Okay. So that's why we need a clock. So before we will learn how to watch time or how to set time by clock, I am going to tell you some facts about clock. So for that you need your weather book and open page number 36. In the weather book, you can see there is a circle and pink squares. Yes, blank pink squares and two arrows. Now, I know you all know this is a picture of a clock. But is the clock is perfect? No. There is no numbers. Yes. Every clock has 1 to 12 number, because whenever we say the time, we use the number 1 to 12. Okay, this much number we are using, 1 to 12. Morning 1 o'clock to afternoon 12 o'clock. Again it start afternoon 1 to night 12 o'clock. So how it is written? So I will show you some pictures. See, in this picture also you can see how the numbers are written. So in this book, in your book, what you have to do? You have to write the number. Before writing the number, let me do one thing. So I draw a standing line and a sleeping line. Why? Because children, clock shape need not be circle every time. It can be square, it can be diamond shape, it can be rectangular shape, whatever shape you will say, clock shapes will be available. But what is the main thing? Two main things are there: numbers and hands. We will talk about hands afterwards. First talk about numbers. Numbers. So why ma'am has drawn this standing line, sleeping line? Because I want to tell you something, that now I say numbers will be from 1 to 12. So children, number will start from here, beside the standing line, not on the standing line. So I am writing with my virtual brush, that's it's outside. When you will write within the pink box. 1, 2. Now the number 3 is coming on the sleeping line. Okay. Then 4, 5. Number 6 is coming on the standing line. 7, 8. Number 9 is coming on the slipping line. So slipping line, one side is 3, another side is 9. Now 10, 11, now 12. So children, in standing line, upper side is 12, lower side is 6. In slipping line, right hand side is 3, left hand side is 9. Just observe. And in between other numbers are there. So one start from, not from the standing line, just beside the standing line. So now if you remove your fingers in this way, I will say you are moving your fingers clockwise. You are moving your finger clockwise. Why? Because numbers, if you see, let me take a color. Yes. Now I am moving my finger. See, I am covering all the numbers. So this way is called clockwise, because number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This way, when we move our finger, it is said clockwise. Now the second thing, hands. You can see in every clock there are 2 hands. Yes. One is long and one is short. Here long hand is in red and short hand is in blue. 1 minute. Is it? Yes. Long hand, short hand. Yes, this is a very important thing. We have also 2 hands, but both of our hands are equal. No one is longer, no one is shorter. But clock always have 2 hands. One is long and one is short. Not equal. Always remember that. Long hand, short hand. Now, what is the importance of long hand and short hand? The importance of long hand and short hand help us to tell the time. Yes. It moves because there is a small machine which helps them to move. And can you see the pin? This pin. Let me take some color. This pin. This pin helps. This pin is connected to the machine. That's why the hands move. Now, how the hands move and how we can say the time. Children, whenever you look at the clock, just see where is the long hand. If the long hand is at 12, then look where is the short hand. If the short hand is at any number from 1 to 11, 1 to 12, any number. Again I am saying, first look at the clock, see where is the long hand, then see where is the short hand. If the long hand is at 12 and short hand is at any number, for example here it is at 9 o'clock, 9. Can you see the short hand? See, the short hand is at number 9. And where is the long hand? Long hand is at 12. Right? So, this is 9 o'clock. Yes, this is 9 o'clock. I will show you. See here. The long hand is at 12. Right? And where is the short hand? 8. So, it is 8 o'clock. So, remember, whenever our long hand is at 12 and short hand is at any number, we will say the time of that number जहाँ पे short hand point कर रहा है. जैसे here it is pointing at 8. That's why it is showing 8 o'clock. To make it 8 o'clock, long hand has to be at 12. Number 12 पे उसको रुकना है. See, 9 o'clock. Long hand. Here the color, yes, hand color will be different as the clock's design can be different. Here the long hand is green one. It is at 12 o'clock. 12, right? Number 12. And the short hand is pointing to number 9. So it's 9 o'clock. So whenever the long hand is at 12 number, just find out where is the short hand. If it is showing to a particular number, that is the timings. I will show you. See. Here. Long hand green one, short hand blue one. The long hand, where is it? 12. Okay, and shorthand 6. So what is the timing? 6 o'clock. So this way we can say that time. Now what if longhand and shorthand both at 12 o'clock? 12. See, 12, longhand is at 12, shorthand is at also 12. Can you see? This is 12 o'clock. When both our hands are together, it is 12 o'clock. Yes. Longhand and shorthand both when at 12, when they are holding their hand together, it is 12 o'clock. So, now come to your book. Here, first you have to write the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, what is the time? So, longhand is at 12. And where is the shorthand? At number 7. So, what is the timing? It's 7 o'clock. Now, how to write? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Now, how to write? That I will teach you in the next session. So first, what we have learned today? We have learned that clock has 1 to 12 numbers and 2 hands, one long hand and one short hand. And when the long hand is at 12 and short hand pointing to a number, that is the time. That number is the time the clock is saying. And how to write, that I will teach you in the next session. Okay, till then, bye, take care.